What's up, everybody? It's your boy. Let us pray. I hope you're having a blessed and a prosperous day. Excuse me. It is freezing out here, bro. It's like not even 40 degrees. It's supposed to be this California. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think it's just sunny California, but it's not. It's freezing right now. You see, I got my hoodie on. I got my I got my lift jacket. I got my lanyard, Warriors lanyard. First of all, man, smash that like and subscribe button for your boy. I know I haven't been doing too many videos lately, but like I said, you know, I had a car. Had to find different means of transportation. We've got that figured out. So we're back with some of these sports talk episodes. Shout out to one of my probably my most loyal subscriber is Maurice Fortson. I call him Mo. You know what I'm saying? Mo, Big Mo. Shout out to Big Mo. Doing the sports talk. Of course, we're gonna talk about them Falcons and what they did yesterday. Falcons game. No Todd Gurley, no Julio Jones. Going up against them Raiders, who almost beat the Chiefs last week. I mean, if the Raiders would have had the ball last with enough time left, with at least a minute left, I believe the Raiders would have won that game. I mean, it was back and forth. They played toe-to-toe with Pat Mahomes, toe-to-toe with Tyreek Hill, toe-to-toe with Travis Kelce, all them dudes, Sammy Watkins, Tyrann Mathieu, like Chris Jones. They was there. They was winning that game. They should have won that game. They come to Mercedes-Benz, and the Falcons are out two of their best players on offense. They're out two of their best players on offense. Doesn't look good for the Falcons, right? Especially after getting freaking embarrassed by Taysom Hill last week and getting pretty much shut down in every facet of offense that they tried to muster against the New Orleans Saints defense. New Orleans Saints defense just freaking annihilated the offensive line of Atlanta Falcons. Matt Ryan was sacked 8 times. It just looked like a bad movie that we've seen recurring over and over and over and over and over. Okay. So what were we expecting yesterday? I was expecting, I'm a brutally honest fan, bro. I'm not a hater of the Falcons, but my heart has just been broken so many times. I can't allow myself to get emotionally invested to the games right now when I see that the team has major flaws. I see that how Arthur Blank manages the team, or how he owns the team anyway. How the relationship he builds with people, and he doesn't want to let go when he sees the bad signs. He'd rather wait for the whole thing to blow up in his face and then make a change. Sometimes you got to make that change when you see the signs. You know what I'm saying? You see the signs, you got to make the changes. But I digress, okay? Atlanta Falcons yesterday against them Las Vegas Raiders. Pretty much a well-oiled machine. Derek Carr's been playing lights out. He's been playing great ball this season. John Gruden, the mastermind. Chucky, you know what they call him? Chucky. Always got that look on his, I don't even know how to do it. Like, you got that eyebrow thing going. I don't know how to do it, but that's John Gruden, Chucky, right? The mastermind, 10 years, $100 million contract to bring the Raiders back to the glory days, right? Bring them back to the Super Bowl, host that Lombardi trophy. They're rolling the town, man. Raiders been playing good ball, 6-4, I believe, going into yesterday's game. Tough division. In the same division with the Kansas City Chiefs. That's like being in the same division as the Patriots back in the day with Tom Brady. I mean, you're freaking pretty much playing for second place at that point. I don't believe the Chiefs will be losing that division for years to come. went into Atlanta yesterday, man. Julio less, Todd Gurley less. Falcons come out, kick a few field goals, which is normal for the Falcons. Come out, drive down the field, can't get touchdowns in the red zone. So when I saw that, I said, oh, here we go. We're going to kick 2 field goals. I think we did that last week against New Orleans. Came down, drove well, can't get in the end zone. I don't know what it is, Dirk Carter. Why can't you get in the end zone in the first quarter? What is it about you? What is it about you, man, that can't call plays to get in the end zone in the first quarter? But anyway, I'm looking at the score. I'm saying, okay, yeah, this is what I'm used to. Car drives down. I believe they get a field goal and make it 6-3. And then I don't know what happens after that. The Falcons, my Atlanta Falcons, your Atlanta Falcons, just channel the old 2001 Baltimore Ravens defense, and we just become a turnover machine defensively. We forced 5 turnovers. Derek Sack. He was Derek Sack yesterday. Derek Carr, I don't know how many times he was even sacked, but he fumbled. I believe he lost 3 fumbles himself. Running back fumbled. Threw a pick 6 to open the second half. Deion Jones scampers for a 67-yard interception return for a touchdown. Falcons defense was just swarming all over the place. The Raiders offensive line looked, they were just in shambles. I don't know what happened. I had to watch. I watched the highlights, scratching my head like, what just happened? We don't have Julio. We don't have Gurley. Let me say one thing. I have personally been calling for Ito Smith to get more carries. Ito Smith, if you go back and watch his college tape, the boy can break tackles and he's shifty. I know he's had a couple concussions in the NFL, which has probably slowed some of his progress, but he's extremely shifty. He can break tackles. He just knows. He has a great feel for like shifting his body weight to make tacklers bounce up off him, and he's got great acceleration and good and above average speed. Okay, he's not a burner, but he has above average speed. They finally got Ito the ball yesterday. Brian Hill, I say I'm brutally honest, Brian Hill is just an average running back. He doesn't impress me at all. Ito Smith should definitely be getting more carries than Brian Hill. I know they probably don't want to bang up Ito too much because he's not just like a workhorse, but I ain't impressed with Brian Hill, man. He doesn't. There's a lot of things he doesn't do well. He can run through a hole if you make one for him, but what NFL running back can't do that, right? That's your job. You should be able to do that. He just doesn't do anything impressively. He breaks a tackle every now and then. He gives you some toughness. He might grind out a couple 2-yard, 3-yard runs that you may be stopped in the backfield, maybe once or twice a game, but he ain't doing nothing special. Ito had a great game yesterday. Dirk Carter finally started calling some better calls down there at the goal line, getting some crossing routes going. I believe Brandon Powell was a recipient of one of those. Calvin Ridley, a 4th down touchdown. it was just like an onslaught. Once the second half hit, it was a freaking onslaught. An onslaught. Ended up being 43-6 Falcons. I mean, I have no words for that. Like, we looked so bad, so mediocre for most of the season, and man, that's freezing. Then we go out and score 43 points. I don't even think they practiced because of COVID protocol. I don't even think the Falcons practiced. You know what? If that's the case, whatever y'all been teaching them has been wrong in practice. Just let them stay home and come in and play the way they want to play. We don't need to practice. The Falcons don't need to practice. Because whatever you're teaching them is messing them up. We don't need to practice. Just let the players go out and do their thing. Let them run around. Let them be free. Let them force turnovers. I mean, they was hitting out there yesterday, man. I think Leroy Reynolds had a couple fumble recoveries. I think he got credited for that one where Derek Carr fumbled, but he actually bumped into his own man. But he did recover that fumble. I think it's Jacob Tui something Mariner. He had a fumble recovery. Like, I mean, you get a fumble, and you get a fumble. It was crazy, man. But yeah, Falcons win 43-6 against the Las Vegas Raiders. Pretty crazy game, man. Never expected that lopsided score. If anything, I thought it would be the other way. Which, I mean, it really puts in perspective, like, what are the Falcons' strengths, man? What are our strengths as a team? You have your, I mean, Calvin Ridley, I think, is our number 2 player. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to throw shade at Calvin Ridley because I love Calvin Ridley. So you're missing 2 of your top 3 offensive players, offensive weapons. You know, Julio and Todd Gurley. This makes me question if we're even going to play Todd Gurley for the rest of the season. He clearly has some knee issues. Something's not right. You know, the arthritis. I want that brother to get well. I have nothing bad to say about Todd Gurley. He's out there playing hard and working hard like everyone else. But I know I have a bad knee. You know, I got my knee messed up in high school, and there's nothing you can do, man. You can do all the rehab. You can do freaking everything, man. But once that knee gets tweaked that one time where you can't recover, I mean, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I still try to explore other avenues for my athleticism, but my jumping was never the same after my knee got messed up. So, you know, my heart goes out to Todd Gurley, man. I know he probably don't want to retire and hang up the cleats because he's young, but man, he really needs to think about his overall health and well-being. Is it worth it, Todd? You know what I'm saying? Is it worth it? Because the knee ain't gonna get unless you're gonna go over to Germany and get some sort of what's that infusion in your joints, your ligaments, that type of thing. It's not getting better, man. It's just not. Yeah, if you play a physical game, contact sport, and you get popped on that knee, then we talking about a whole nother cast of problems. So, Todd Gurley, man, my prayers and thoughts go out to him. He may be thinking right now about what he should be doing. He may be thinking about really evaluating his life and evaluating whether or not he should even be playing in the NFL at all. let alone this season, coming back for this season. So I don't ever want to slight a man for wanting to be out there playing the game that he loves, because that's everybody's dream. And if you've been doing that, and that's your dream, you fulfilled it, you tasted it, and you were successful, you played at an elite level, you want to hold on to that as long as you can. I understand, because once it's gone, it's gone. There ain't no coming back. But shout out to the Falcons, man. Shout out to Coach Raheem Morris, interim coach Raheem Morris, Jeff Ulbrich, defensive coordinator, and offensive coordinator Dirk Carter. Brandon Powell got in that end zone. Deion Jones, pick 6. Calvin Ridley, touchdown. Ito Smith, touchdown. Young Shu Koo. That dude, I'm getting a Young Shu Koo. I'm getting a Young Shu Koo jersey, bro. That dude is phenomenal. I said 2 of the 3 best offensive weapons. I might have to redact that. Retract. I might have to retract that statement. Young Shu Koo has been the most consistent offensive weapon we've had all season. The dude's been making field goals from all over the place. And the fact that we don't score a lot of touchdowns, it's even magnified even more. I mean, the dude is a beast. He's beastly. I think he actually kicked 2 onside kicks in one game that were recovered, even early on in the season. So this dude's a monster, man. I'm trying to get a Young Shu Koo jersey. Shout out to I believe he's Korean. I don't know if he's South Korean, North Korean, but shout out to our kicker, man. He should be special teams player of the week this week. He hasn't missed a kick. I think he's made 16 in a row, they said yesterday. So shout out to him, man. He's been killing it. Bro. To get a kicker like that after Matt Bryant. Don't get me wrong, I can't put him in the same category as Matt Bryant, because Matt Bryant did it for several years consistently at a high level. So I want him to have that sustained level of excellence like Matt Bryant had for us, and make big kicks in big games. You know what I'm saying? Like they should have let him kick in the Super Bowl. Up 8, didn't let the man kick in the Super Bowl. We punted the ball. He could have made a 55-yarder. What's you thinking, man? It's Matt Bryant. It's money Matt. Of course he gonna make it. Don't get me started though on Dan Quinn and his lack of football intelligence. The Falcons get the dub, man. Throw your likes up in the throw your likes up in the chat, man. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm headed to work. Obviously, I think you can see me driving. Much love to y'all. I miss posting. I'm gonna be back posting more. I can't say I'm gonna be doing it every morning, but I'm gonna definitely try to do some more posts about sports talk. This is a Falcon Talk episode, though. This is for my Falcon fans. Much love to you. Be safe. Take care. And man, tell those that you love them. Tell those that you love them, man. Tell those that you love them. Please social distance. Please, follow the protocols that the county and the state laying out before you. I know we had to shut down again out here in San Mateo County, Santa Clara County. We're in the back in the purple tier. So I'm out, y'all. Peace. And I'm going.